software application that's just like Notepad, but better. You can see that this would all be faded out because you won't be able to see it. I believe it'll be the color green, showing that yes, you cannot see this, but right now you can't. Now a nice way to do this, I found, is to put a / multiplication symbol, and then you hit the return key or enter key, and you put another one, and then you hit the multiplication thing again, and then a / again. Now up here is where you write something, let's say wrapper. And I put spaces between it just because it looks a lot better. And then I'm going to do that for everything to keep it nice and organized. This would be header. Now as you develop your site, this is going to be very helpful when you have 1,000 things of code. You're going to be able to say, oh, I have a problem, let's say in my nav bar. You're going to be able to spot that right away. You know what I mean? So let's just do that to everything. Sorry it's taking so long. Content and footer. This is just the way I like to organize everything. Okay? So, you know what I mean? Like if with all of these just kind of like commented out titles that kind of catch your eye, it would be very difficult to spot what you're looking for. It gives it a nice way to view things. Now this is the way to comment out in CSS. Basically, you do / multiplication, your text, and then you / again to make sure that you're not commenting anymore. Anything after here, the computer will read. Okay? Alright, let's save that. Now, back in our index.html file, the way to comment something out would be to do the less than sign with an exclamation point, dash, or hyphen, anything here, dash, where you space, dash, and then greater than symbol. So, between these two things here, whatever you type in the middle will not be seen. So if I were to, for example, copy that, let's paste it within the body. Over here, it's not going to pick up. You're not going to see anything anywhere where it says anything here. But outside of it, for example, let's say I put you see me here. That's what you're going to see. And that's over here. Okay? Makes sense? So yeah, this is the way you comment out something. And the reason that it's helpful is because when you have multiple divs like this, you want to be able to comment it out. Let's say, for example, you have so many divs. Like, how do you know what this is closing? Like, what is this for? Is this for the footer? Is this for the content navbar? Even though I know, it's just, when it gets really long, it's helpful to comment it out and say, this is the end of the wrapper. Okay? That keeps it organized. And you're able to glance at it and say, okay, I know this div closes the wrapper, so the wrapper starts here and it closes here. Without it, it's hard to tell, you know? So, now we know. Now let's just refresh and you see nothing's broken. So anyway, those are divs, okay? What else can I teach for now? The body. The body is what I said before is hard-coded in here, but we didn't give any style to it, did we? So let's create some style for the body. Like this. We're going to give it a background color of oops, sorry. What did I just do? I forgot to let's just see background. Whoops, sorry, not background, body. Open the tags. There's no hashtag in front of it, remember? Because it's the hard-coded element. We're going to give it background, color, black. Oh, and remember that I said that you can't just use the name of a color because it's not compatible with every browser apparently. So we're going to use hashtag 000 and that equals to black. You can just Google CSS colors and you'll see. See, it's starting to look really good. Now maybe we want to add some more style to our template. For example, maybe we want rounded corners on our footer. So we would do, what do you call it again? Border radius? No. Border radius or top left is equal to 15 pixels. Let me just see, is it radius? I don't remember how this goes, but we're going to figure it out one way or another. Whew, it's really hot. Got my laptop trying to catch me on fire. Border top left radius. Yeah, there we go. And by accident I put top, I meant bottom. So bottom. As you can see here, it's a rounded edge. Let me just zoom in by pressing Control plus. You can see that this corner now is round. Okay, let's do the same for the other side. Whoops. Ugh. I can't Control Z to undo more than once. Bottom right. Alright. So now we have rounded edges on our footer on the bottom. You can do the top, it just would look silly. You can do the top of the header too, but that's a personal preference. I don't even like border radius very much, but anyway. So yes. Now let's say we wanted to add some text within our content. Okay. Again, I'm just going to put a tag to know, a comment out tag to know that this is the end of my content. And content. Now inside of it, I'm going to create a p tag. Remember we did this before? P tag, hello, this is some sample text. Okay, I'm going to give it an ID. ID is equal to content, content text, or content txt, like this. Alright, now, I didn't give it a style or anything, but let's just put it in there. You notice how it just broke apart everything? We're going to fix that, because like I said before, when you use the P paragraph, there's things that are automatically coded onto it, which are really kind of annoying, like margins added to it and whatnot. So let's just, in our content here, we're going to say P. Well, actually, we don't need to do that. What we can do is to specify where that, well, actually, that's one way to do it, but no, I forgot that we gave it a name, didn't we? We called it content txt. So, content txt, open up the brackets to add code. We're going to say margin 0. Okay, let's see what happens. It's fixed. You see, because for some reason, it's already added margin, and that kind of pushes it away from everything. And now, it just looks silly how the text is right up against everything. So we're going to use a thing called padding, which is very confusing when you think of padding and margin. They're both very similar, but very different. So I'm going to do padding. From the top, we want to push it down maybe 20 pixels. From the right, we don't know. From the bottom, we don't know, and from the left, maybe 20 pixels again. And that's going to push it, you'll see. Control F5, see? Now it's nice and centered. And it looks a lot better, right? So that's how you would add your text and whatnot there. And yeah, this is where I'm going to stop for this tutorial, because it's getting late, as you can see. And my computer isn't doing too well right now. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when we continue, and I'm going to add some links to the navigation bar. I'm going to add an image to the header, and yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Alright, bye guys.